Hi, I'm Randy Hollenbeck, and this is the Music Roundtable. Today on the show, we have Sean Russel from hip hop rock band Lovely Machine.
How's it going?
My sense of restraint is dissolved in you. I know we're not right for each other, but I don't care. Cause the pleasure from this pain has got me shaking, craving you and all your bad habits. You're so savage, keep it on the down low. But I know all the dirty little secrets that you keep from me. Play the game, I'll take the heat, but nothing ever made me feel that type of way. Now that's a feat. You're like my heroin. I keep you locked away inside my head. No one else can see. It's only you and me. It's never ending, but I need that face.
I just wanted to start out by digging into some of your history. How did you get into music? What age did you start singing?
Singing, I tried to do it pretty badly from probably since I was 13, 14, and I'm 29 now, so it took me a long time. But I started playing guitar first. I started playing guitar when I was 10, 11, and did that, played guitar in bands. This is only actually the second band I've sang for, so that's the only thing.
Can you tell me some of your musical influences?
I guess, I don't know, some of them are kind of generic, like Linkin Park, like everyone fucking says Linkin Park, but Linkin Park's definitely one of them, but I really love The Weeknd and Halsey and that kind of pop stuff. And if you listen to our first single Heroin, you could probably hear some of those influences creeping in there. But the first heavy band I ever got into was Avenged Sevenfold and Killswitch Engage and As I Lay Dying and all that early mid 2000s metalcore stuff.
Can you tell me how the band formed?
That's kind of a long story. It originally started me and my manager Jordan. We were just kind of working together because I wanted to do just a pop thing, because after my last band I was just kind of burnt out on heavy music for a bit, so I was doing that for a little bit. That wasn't really working too well, and then he heard me actually sing. He was like, oh, you should just do rock stuff, this works. And so it took a year and a half to 2 years to find the lineup, get the songs recorded, and now we put a song out. We've had these songs done. We've had 6 songs completely recorded for over a year before we actually finally got it put out. So
Can you tell me how you came up with the name for the band?
that I have to give credit due on that one to our the band's friend Rod Pyers. He lives in Florida. He's a musician. He does his own. He's a producer. He does his own kind of more pop rock type stuff. But that was actually a name that he was gonna, a possible name for his solo stuff, and we were thinking of names for 2 months plus, and we couldn't think of anything remotely cool. And so Jordan mentioned that he had that one, and he was maybe willing to let us use it. So that's all. That's all him. I can't take credit for that one, but it fits though, because Lovely Machine, and we're kind of more. We have the electronic elements and stuff, and it's, I don't know. And it's cool, and it's also, when you Google it, we're the only Lovely Machine that pops up. So that always helps.
What city are you guys based out of?
All of us are in Indianapolis, except our guitar player lives in Colorado.
Okay, I wanted to dig in a couple of your songs here. Heroin, you released October 20th, 2022. And I love how you mix it up in the second verse with the rap. Uh I think it adds a different dynamic to that song by doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a funny story, because how I was telling you earlier that I started this just doing pop music. That was actually one of the songs that was just a straight up hip hop pop song. There was like 4 or 5 that I wrote just in that style, and when we decided to make this into an actual band, that was one of the songs that our manager Jordan was like, "Hey, do you remember this?" And I kind of forgot about it, and it was like, "These are good songs. Maybe we should try to like band them up a little bit." So yeah, I just because I produce all of our demos, and so I just literally pulled in the session and like at first it seemed kind of disjointed because I was like, let's just put some guitars and drums over this stuff. So it was like a pop production with some rock stuff just kind of thrown on top of it. But our producer, Mitch Marlowe, who did the 2 songs we put out, plus we have 4 more that aren't released yet, he really helped bring that to life and helped kind of like get everything mixed together properly and so it doesn't sound disjointed, you know?
Okay. What was the original demo? Did it change like how you sang it once all the drums and the guitars and stuff got on there? Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was originally in a different key and it had a slightly different arrangement, and the bridge in the song that wasn't in the original one. It was just kind of like a little bit more of a basic structure. So yeah, it definitely changed from the first version. And I still have that old session from the pop version that I still like. I've listened to a couple times and was like, it's crazy what that song's became. But
Which one do you like better, the demo or the new version?
I like them both for different reasons. And we've actually talked about putting, because you know bands always do remixes or whatever, and we've talked about putting out the pop version of Heroin just as its own thing, and we might still do that because it's, I don't know, it's cool. And one of the other songs that isn't out yet, it's going to be the third one we release, but that one's another one that was from that batch of just songs that we took and just turned it into a rock song basically.
Trust issues, but nothing could get through ya. I took one look at your face and turned to stone. Your mama Medusa. Frozen in time, I see you with the one for me, but I was blind for the lies you were feeding me, leading me off a to a conclusion. Fell off for illusion. I love that you hear what I've done to me. I don't wanna make amends and play pretend I was the only one in your bed, but I can figure the smile again if I'm a while within a real me. And I feel my heart is sink right through my skin. I can't stop it. Those waters go when I jump right in. You play the game and I'll let you win. You're like my heroin. I keep you locked away inside my head. No one else can see. It's only you and me. It's never ending, but I need that fix. My only trap. You're like my heroin. I keep you locked away inside my head.
You guys just released Picture Frame December 1st, 2022. And in that, it feels like the story seems to be like you're afraid of letting go of the past and moving forward into the unknown.
A little bit, yeah. And the chorus, like, I just want to be okay, I still feel your ghost in me, like, kind of just, I guess that can maybe be like thought of more relationshipy, which those are the easiest songs to write about because there's always shit you go through. But I don't know, that one's definitely about trying to let go of whatever in the past, like whether it be a person or just a moment or something that you just like, I want to get there again, you know?
Yeah, but it feels like you're afraid to let go of it and move forward. Like you feel comfortable there and you don't want to go outside your comfort zone, you know?
Yeah, and I could for fucking sure think of some spots in my life that are like that. So I think I think it's pretty relatable.
I need a break, a little time. I know it's not that easy to find strength, peace of mind when you're running off the tracks. I don't know where I'm at. I need some room to breathe. I need some time to see the real you. I think I'm in a dream, 'cause you're all I see. This stone is weighing heavy, please come back to me. I just wanna be okay. I still feel you ghosting me. So instead I lie awake, these thoughts
What do you guys got planned for 2023?
We're planning to just kind of roll songs out. We're not necessarily sure what order yet or which ones, because we have, like I said, we have 4 that we haven't released yet that are complete, and we have a whole handful of demos. Some of them are pretty much done. Some of them are in pieces. So we're just planning on trying to consistently put out music. We've been trying to keep a every like 6 to 7 week pace with the releases, because with people's attention spans being less than half a second these days, you just gotta keep fucking pushing shit in their face. So yeah, we're gonna try to just keep putting out music pretty regularly. Definitely play some more shows. We played our first one a few weeks ago, and it went pretty well. It was with some friends from the Indianapolis scene, but we just want to play some more shows. Maybe touring. I don't know if that's touring wise. That's just going to be like if the right opportunity comes and it makes sense, because especially now more than ever, touring is so expensive. Like I have friends in bands, and it's just the amount you're spending unless you have like a good amount put back. Because all these big bands are touring now, so if you're like especially if you're like a low level band, you're just starting out, and you're having to like fight for scraps at that point. So
Okay. How can we get a hold of you guys? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter?
we are everywhere. I don't really know if Twitter's not super useful for us right now, but like we're mostly active on Facebook and Instagram. We're trying to do more on TikTok. It's a hard thing to crack. Like I don't understand what the algorithm is or what they want, but we still. So yeah, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook are the 3 main ones that we post on.
That's all the questions I have. Thanks for coming on the show today. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I'm glad we finally got to do this. It's been crazy hectic, but yeah, we have our new single Picture Frame out right now. Go stream it. Go stream our other single Heroin. Just keep repeating those 2 songs because we have more coming for sure.